What's up, Lantern fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast, back with another Green Lantern collectible review. Today I'll be taking a look at my collection of Green Lantern Vol.3, issue number 51. Although this is not Kyle Rayner's first appearance, this is the first time that we see him on the cover as he takes over the mantle of Green Lantern. So here is a newsstand copy, graded CGC 9.8. There you can see the 9.8 as well as the creative team over here. And this is the issue where Kyle forms his new costume. And you can see that drawn exquisitely by Darryl Banks. On the back we get an advertisement for Weird Science. That was a TV program running at the time. This is my all-time favorite DC Comics cover. I actually have many other copies in addition to these. And here we see the DC logo second printing variant. DC books from this era with this logo on them are very rare, so it took me some time to track down a CGC 9.8 graded copy of this book. These were sold in packs of comics in places like Toys R Us, and they were much more difficult to track down. In addition to that, I have another copy here, and you'll see that it says, "To Donnie," and that is the autograph of Marz, of course, the co-creator of Kyle Rayner. I've connected with him at several Comic-Cons, and he has always been a very gracious individual to me, and it was an honor to get his autograph. And in this frame, I have yet another copy, this with the autograph of Kyle's other creator, the legendary Darryl Banks. I first met him in 2017, and that was just a phenomenal experience. He is a truly wonderful individual, and I highly recommend that if you ever get a chance to meet him at a Comic-Con, that you take that opportunity. I own several shirts with this image on them, and I'm always more than happy to tell people about Kyle Rayner, the Green Lantern mythos as a whole, and the art of Darryl Banks. Although I really like this frame, I may yet get both autographed books slabbed at some point. My name's Kyle Rayner, and I don't know what I'm doing. Or maybe you can tell that. Those were the words of exposition that started this story. And it was a journey that for me was absolutely magical. And I go back to Kyle's run on a yearly basis. I'm always discovering new things about it. It never gets old for me. Marz was able to fuse so many thematic elements. And Darryl Banks' innovative art for Kyle's constructs made this an outstanding story. It was Star Wars, Superman, Spider-Man, and Aliens all rolled into one. At times it was hilarious, and other times it was very dark. And although the previous 3 issues were just as historic, this is where the journey really began for Kyle. With the Kyle Rayner Rising Compendium about to be released, I thought that now was a good time to go back and look at these comics. And of course, I highly recommend that you take this journey that Marz and Darryl Banks produced nearly 30 years ago. I hope you enjoyed this review. If so, please like and subscribe. And until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast. And thanks for watching.